Have you ever dreamt about taking a cruise on one of them fancy boats, soaking up the beauty and the magic just to free your soul? And floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach. One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible with helping hands to help you get there. Even oceans aren't no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be a notion that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, making your dream a reality. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
Hello, can you please introduce yourselves?
Scott Hicks. That means talk.
Amber.
From Gig in the Country.
All right, so you guys just had your first cruise. How did you guys enjoy it?
I loved it.
Yeah, it was great.
And what do you think was your favorite thing that you did?
Favorite thing that we did? Well, we did the excursion in Cozumel. That was very fun. We done speedboating and the ATV. It was really good. And also had a dinner included and authentic Mexican.
Best thing we did was spend time with great company.
Yes. Yeah, we've aggravated Paul and Meg to death.
And do you guys have any recommendations for first-time cruisers?
Believe everything you hear when they say you're going to eat.
Definitely.
The food here is, I mean, it's convenient, right at hand. Just anytime you want. The ice cream machine needs to be moved. Every time you walk through the door, it's right there.
Great, well thank you for letting me interview you. Hello, can you please introduce yourselves?
My name is Shaun Ornellas. Welcome aboard, nice to have you. Thank you very much. Welcome aboard, folks. Nice to have you here. It's been a hot minute since we've had a session with chatting with Shaun, but we're on today, and welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. First in the chat, we've got young Mr. Joe Hupp. G'day, Joe. How you going, buddy? Yes, you can call me whenever you're ready, whenever you want. That's cool. Just not now. I'm doing a live stream. But after that, you can call me anytime you like. All right. Couple of things happening. Let me just start the process off by saying that last weekend, HH4C board had a meeting, as it usually does. Some big things happening. The board has taken the opportunity of utilising the time to build up our sponsorship, so we'll be doing that. G'day Jonesy, welcome aboard, nice to have you here. Okay, so yeah, so we're doing some amazing things with the board meeting. Now there is a cruise coming up In actual fact, the cruise is happening at the end of this week. The ABCs and U cruise. We've got a number of people on board that cruise that are going to be having a shipload of fun. One of those people will be Bruce and his lovely wife Cindy, who will be having a fantastic opportunity to get out there and check out the sun and the sea and all the happy stuff. And another person who's going on board is a new recipient, Gabby, who's there, and she's going to be having some fun with her mum and dad, and yeah, it's going to be an absolute blast. All right, let's see what Mr. Jonesy is saying. He's saying g'day to Joe, and then he's also said congrats again on your wonderful anniversary. Thank you, mate. For those that are not aware, Ilana and I, on the 3rd of April, was our 10th wedding anniversary, our tin or aluminium wedding anniversary. So there you go. Joe is saying g'day to Jonesy. So we've got a nice group of Aussies in the chat. Okay, so Gabby's going to be enjoying the ABC's cruise. She's going to Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao, and that will be on the Carnival Horizon. Now, those that have travelled with us on the Carnival Horizon, and a lot of the intro and the outro stuff comes off the Carnival Horizon cruise, where we had an absolute blast. The ship is amazing. Freaking huge, bigger than what we're used to, but anyway, and it's a lot of fun. Now, for those that are of the Aussie persuasion, so Aussies, the helping hands for cruising side down under right now is in the hands of solicitors. They are busy going through everything with a fine tooth comb, and in actual fact, tomorrow I've got to do a phone call where I'm going to be updated with what's going on and what we need to take care of in order to get the charity set up. So hopefully everything will go according to plan. We're definitely looking forward to it. Anyway, so that's HH for Sea Down Under, and once that all comes good, then there's going to be some serious benefits coming through, and we're also going to be looking to raise some funds down under. There'll be some changes happening in terms of we need to raise a board, and once we've got that board up, we will then need to find the opportunity of getting some recipients on board. Now, we do have an application for a recipient. We have not actually gone through the final stages with that recipient because we haven't got a video. We need a video. As soon as that video comes in, we will then be applying that to the board, and we'll see how well it goes. Meantime, we're getting everything organised for the Heroes Cruise, which is happening in 2028. And for those that are down under, we've got the Ducks Great Barrier Reef Cruise happening, and that's going to be at the end of the year. It's going to be New Year's Eve. We'll be spending New Year's Eve on board ship, doing the rounds, the tours of the Great Barrier Reef, leaving Brisbane, going to Airlie Beach, Cairns, and then Willis Island. Willis Island is actually where the Great Barrier Reef is, and if we're lucky enough, we'll see a weather balloon hoisted into the clouds, and then back into Brisbane and then back home. So there are 8 cabins booked for that cruise, and if you guys are looking to come on board with the Down Under cruises, that's going to be amazing. We're still trying to see whether or not we'll be able to have the opportunity of getting a recipient on board. You never know, stranger things could happen. But once we get our ACNC approval, which is the equivalent to the 501c3, we should be in a good place. let me see. Jonesy is saying a weather balloon or maybe a UFO. Well, we've seen a few of those. Joe is saying, hoping to be back down your way later this year, going to a concert, and I'd love to invite us and Mum and Jackie to the said concert. Oh, that's awesome. Mate, you've got to tell us who the concert is, and yeah, we'll certainly give it a thought. Let us know when you're coming down. All right. So right now, our funds are not fairly, they're just okay. We are right now in a holding position. We need to get some more funds together so we can get some more recipients on board a cruise ship. We're also looking for the opportunity of people doing we've got this particular function happening at the end of the month. Have a look, have a listen. Hopefully you can partake, see how we go.
Hey creators, this is bigger than views. This is bigger than subscribers. It's a cruise-a-thon. What if your next live stream didn't just entertain? What if it changed someone's life? This spring, Helping Hands for Cruising is launching Dreams in Motion Spring Fling, April 24th, 25th, and 26th. Helping Hands for Cruising is a non-profit organization providing fully funded inclusive cruise experiences for veterans, individuals with disabilities, Gold Star families, first responders, and caregivers. These are the people who serve, who sacrifice, and who show up for everyone else. Now it's our turn to show up for them. We're looking for YouTube creators to donate just an hour to host a live stream during the Spring Fling fundraising event. Rally your community, share the mission, and help send someone deserving on a healing journey at sea. You don't need a massive channel. You just need a willing heart and a community that cares. Because when creators unite, we don't just go live, we create impact. If you're ready to turn your platform into purpose and help move dreams into motion, join us for the Spring Fling. Let's make waves that matter.
Yep, let's make waves that matter. Thank you, Scotty J. Waves that matter, and what we're talking about is, folks, get yourselves on. We've got the Dreams in Motion Cruise-a-thon, and what that is we're looking for people to take an hour, run your live stream, but at the same time use it as an opportunity to raise some funds for HH4C. The intention there is that we want to raise as much funds as we can, and if we can raise those funds, we will be in a better place because those funds will be used to put people on board cruise ships. And that's exactly what we've done. If I was to ask the recipients we've had so far, so we've had Kenny, we've had Roxy, we've had James and Cindy Catanese, we've also had Scott and Amber Hicks, and we've also had Dan the Man. Now, all of them have had their lives changed one way or another. Joe says he has an idea for his hour. His plan is to have Ilana and I on one of the board members and a past recipient on his live and tell people what HH4C is all about. Mate, that would be absolutely amazing. And yes, we'll certainly do that. It should be awesome. Absolutely awesome. In actual fact, give us a call and we can talk about who would be the best one for that live stream. As I say, Gabby is going on board the next one, and she's actually beside herself, as we know. She's excited. They're going down to the Caribbean, as I said, Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. Now, Ilana and I have been to Aruba and Bonaire. We haven't been to Curacao, and we've been on the Carnival Horizon. On that particular cruise was Kenny. And for those that don't know, Kenny got it because really he showed the spirit of somebody who's been knocked down, knocked around, and doesn't give life up, right? He certainly fights for life. And also, his life was severely changed after that cruise. He originally lived in Kingsport, Tennessee. Now he's living in one of the Carolinas. I think it's South Carolina, in a place on his own. And, he's doing all sorts of wonderful things. Interesting people met and interesting circumstances, lives changed and so forth. If we look at James and Cindy Catanese, again, they were willing recipients. Everybody has been a willing and a worthy recipient, because things are done with a specific goal in mind, and we want certain types of people on board. Those are people that are basically disabled, or the carer of somebody disabled, or somebody who's been knocked about by the University of Hard Knocks. Speaking of that, we're looking at the Heroes Cruise, and the Heroes Cruise is going to be honouring people who are people such as vets. They've given their life to support and go in the military. Some of them, we are looking at gold class families. Those are families who've lost a loved one, and we know that there are some new gold star families with the current conflict going on, and we only pray that life is easy for them and comfortable. We know it may not be that way, but we certainly wish that on them, so that they can move in the right direction. So we've got gold class families coming on board. We've got first responders coming on board. The people who go and pick you up in the ambulance or go and fight the fire around the corner from your house. Those people who put themselves in front of danger every time, unasked. Okay, they get paid, but they don't get paid a screaming fortune to go and put their lives on the line, and they do it willingly, gladly, and without complaint. So we are also looking to get those kind of people on board cruise ships. We're doing that currently in the U.S. When we get our ACNC approval, we will look at doing something similar down under. Joe is saying Kenny is so freaking awesome. And South Kakalaki, yeah, as Jimmy calls it. Yes, South Kakalaki. Now that is short for, Kakalaki is short for Carolina. How can it be short when it's elongated? Anyway, that's me being silly. So lots of lives have been changed, and I can tell you the people who actually do assist the those that are on board as a recipient, their lives get changed as well, because you see the benefit of what you're doing. And I can tell you from personal experience, when we got off the Encore, I couldn't have felt any more elated, because Dan got what he came there for. He wanted to just go and swim in the ocean and experience the ocean. That's exactly what he did, and that's exactly what he got. It was awesome. Dan was there at every function. He did all his stuff, and it was great. It was absolutely great to spend time with him. Yes, Kenny is a great person. That's coming from Radio Jonesy. Kenny has been to the University of Hard Knocks more than once. So, exciting to see the sort of bloke he's turned out to be. And, that's generally what I'm going to say about Kenny. But all our recipients have been worthy people. Roxy, I tell you what, Roxy is just a wildfire, that girl. You look at her and she's all over the place. She's into dancing. She's into getting involved in all the activities, running around with her camera everywhere. I mean, she had an absolute blast on the Encore. And you know what the exciting thing is? A lot of the recipients have been on more than one cruise. Interesting, isn't it? We got them on board the cruise, the very first cruise, and once they got on board, they figured out a way to save some funds so that they could go on the next cruise. And that is really exciting. So at the end of the day, what do we know? We know that we've got people coming on board We've got people doing some amazing things, and yeah, they're going to grow. They're going to grow like you wouldn't believe. Lots of fun in the sun, and yeah. Joe is saying if Roxy could share her energy with us, you'd gladly accept it, mate. You know what? She kept me running off my feet. I had my family there as well, so everybody was on board. My mum, my sister, her partner's mum, Dave, my son was there, Ilana and I, and it was the full family all on board. And I can tell you, it was absolutely incredible. I was flat strapped tired, worrying about the family and so forth. Roxy was pulling my hair out and getting me to do this and getting me to do that. And seriously, I did actually have hair before I went on the cruise. It was severely hidden underneath my hats. But yeah, what do you know? It was fun. Roxy was on board. We actually had 3 recipients in total. We had Kenny, we had Roxy, and we had Dan. Now, HH4C was taking care of Dan. Both Roxy and Kenny came on of their own accord, and it was absolutely fantastic to catch up with them. We also had other people there that were interesting, fun guys. Like, for example, I got to see the real Billy J, the fake real captain, Billy J. Would have loved to have caught up with the real captain, but no, the real fake captain came on board, along with Danny, who was there, and we had pretty much most of the board. There were a couple of board members that couldn't make it for one reason or another, and that was really shameful. But you know what? It was what it was, and so the board had a good opportunity to get together, because it's very seldom that the whole board gets together at one time. So yeah, and furthermore, we had a very interesting opportunity to go and see places. Like, our family got to see Roatan like we'd never seen it, because we managed to get a private tour going, and once we had that happening, it was exciting. And this is the sort of thing that Gabby's going to be looking forward to. No matter where they go, on which particular port they go, they will have the opportunity to get off the ship and go and visit that place, see what they can benefit, see what they can learn, what new things they can find out, what exciting stuff they can figure out. So it's all going to be a good time for them, a growing time, and I know for a fact that the people they're going with are going to have a good time as well. Just think, we've got young Mr. Bruce and his lovely wife Cindy. I feel so sorry for Cindy being with Bruce. I don't know. Anyway, that is just my thoughts. H2O, there's nothing that can beat it. Best drug of all. Anyway, moving right along. So, if you are aware of anybody who can sponsor us, please go ahead. Let them know. Put them in touch with us, and we can then get them on board, doing all sorts of funding of various things. For example, getting for the Heroes cruise, we want to put a minimum of 10 people on board. For us to put 10 people on board, we need to A, get a whole heap of cabins sold, B, get a whole heap of money together, because each cruiser, each recipient costs us around about $5,000. By the time we take into account the cruise, the accommodation, the food that they'll have before and after the cruise becomes an important thing. All right, Joe is saying that Bruce and Cindy are the least of his concerns. He's more worried about Ross and Donna. Yeah, I don't know. I'd agree with you, Ross and Donna. More Ross than Donna. because Donna's pretty good. Donna tries to keep him in place. Joe's also saying that if Roxy could share... Oh, we've seen that one. Sorry about that, folks. But yeah. I just like stirring Bruce. Bruce's heart is in the right place. I've got a lot of time for that man. And he is the TA that HH4C uses in the US side of things. In Australia, we're still trying to get our act together. Partly some of it has been my fault because I've filled in the paperwork incorrectly. But now that I've got solicitors on board, that should make life a whole lot easier. We've got a whole number of things changed. We've got a new charter, and we're just looking for members who would like to join us on the board so that we can get things happening. The minute we get the approval, we'll want to be starting to put people on board, starting to get some fundraising going and getting some happy things happening. So there we go. All right. Well, basically that's me covering all the bits and pieces that we've got on with HH4C at the moment. There are big things happening. I just can't talk about them right now until various things happen. Once those things happen, we will then get you involved. But I will say to you folks, the Dreams in Motion, that's happening on the last weekend of April. Please, folks, take some time, come and join us, come and help us raise some funds. We want to raise about 10 grand. If we can do that, we will be absolutely ecstatic, because 10 grand means 2 people on board a cruise ship. So please look at ways that you can join us for that weekend. Come in, take an hour, raise some funds, and if you can, woohoo, more kudos to you. We would really appreciate all the help. So therefore, with that in mind, folks, I'm going to wish you all a fantastic evening. Thank you very much. It is our evening time right now. So I'm going to wish you all a fantastic evening down under. For those of you just waking up across the pond, have an awesome day. Only good things happen for you today. And we will be on tomorrow. The Down Under Cruisers will be doing a live tomorrow. I think we'll be teeing up with Jimmy from the Astute Tourists. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, folks, let me see. Have a fantastic day, evening, whatever it is that you're doing. And we'll catch up with you later. Take it easy. Bye now.
Dreams set sail today, rising up no delay. Hands reach out, we say, join us, come what may. Waves of hope we ride, strength is found inside. Together side by side, we conquer every tide. Helping hands to cruising, every heart is choosing. Life's a sea we're losing, nothing just
This is from Fantastic Cruiser Group, Carnival Pride. We had a blast, we enjoy ourselves.
Smiles light up the night, under stars so bright. Turning
I want to
roads to
thank him and Matt.
holding on so tight. Sail with me, we'll find joy
rest of the
in
group.
every kind.
That we all joined ourselves together, and they are great friends of ours now.
Moments
We got 2 brothers,
Love is in the air.
and
Who are they?
With
Paul,
compassion's
Dewey,
care.
and Captain
Hand in
Bill.
hand we dare.
So you guys just had your first cruise. How did you guys enjoy it? And What do you think was your favorite thing that you did?
Everything that we did.
Open hands for cruising. Every heart is choosing. Life's a sea we're losing. Nothing, just keep moving. Holding hands for cruising. Every heart is choosing. Life's a sea we're losing. Nothing, just keep moving.
And do you guys have any recommendations for first-time cruisers?
Under stars so
Believe everything you hear when they say you want to eat.
Definitely.
Food here.
holding on so tight.
It's convenient, right at hand.
Sail with me, we'll
Anytime you
find
want. The ice cream machine needs to
joy
move.
in every kind.
Every time you walk through the door,
Leave
it's
the
right
past behind. In each
Great. Well, thank you for letting me interview you.